Okay, good afternoon, everybody. It's a little late here for the pre-US, about 1:44 in Dublin. And listen, it's a quiet day out here at the moment, but everything really moving on the highs. Nasdaq up 1.2, SPOO's up zero point 0.9. It's just shy of a percent there, actually, and Dow up 0.85. We've seen a decrease in the value of the Dixie, and the euro really in control to the upside here. And the bund has been rising for the last kind of 20 minutes here as well. So let's not make a meal out of it. Let's make this short and sweet, like an ass's gallop, as my mother would say. So here we are. What's going on? Well, oil up 2.3%. Finding buyers, as we kind of always thought we would in this area. It is a demand area, but we kind of skipped out below that earlier in the week. There's just so many dynamics at play in oil. I'm not going to list them off here. And back up, obviously, OPEC cut of 100,000 barrels a day is one of the big tier influencers and macro drivers on this product right now. So look, we're pushing up back to the 2009 low, 85.64s. Short this at your own peril. I mean, obviously, we have come down into here, but generally, it's good demand in this area. I have been long on this thing overnight and holding. So I'm going to continue to hold this, and I'm looking for the push above this area now. I'm not going to be scared until this thing breaks down below the VWAP on the day, and we have some other bigger charts to be looking at for the edge that we trade in this room. And if you're interested in what that is, do reach out to us here. But here's the area. All right. So the invasion was on this day, and we are well below that area now. The 90.09 is back adjusted. It's not looking very bullish where it is right now. I'll certainly give the bears that. So I think there's accumulation to be done here. Anything below here, we're looking at April 2015's high. The 2015 high, yeah, which was in April at 78.77 back adjusted. I think that's going to be a target then to pick up more buyers should we want to go back up on oil. All right, that's it. I mean, nothing too really exciting going on in the markets apart from these gains. Some chart we were just looking at on equities here. Actually, before I go to the equities, I need to show you the VIX, because this is something that we look at all the time in the room, all the time when we're trading equities. I've shown this a couple of times. Here's the VIX on the weekly bars. Big bear flag here. We departed that bear flag starting August, and we've been using this ever since to take positions here. Came back up anyway late August. Tried a double test on the 27.15s here, which I think that is, that's kind of the high of May 2021. A nice little area for resistance. We've double tapped that resistance there as of yesterday. And then if we go now to the 15-minute bar, of course, we can see um, just kind of that double tap there. Actually, was it the day before? Yeah, it was the day before we saw that double tapping up at that 27.15s, and then VIX just selling off since then. People buying more calls than puts. So that's what we're getting. So next support down for the VIX is going to be at 23.30s, all right? And so that's why we're seeing this upside on equities right now. So going into the SPOOs on the daily, here's the chart I wanted to show you. Now we have a philosophy in Duggan Capital that with wedges, we exit the way we come in. All right. Now with this wedge, we came into this wedge moving up. All right. And our philosophy is that we will exit this wedge to the upside. All right. Now we've seen these are weekly bars here, so this is nothing small to look at. We've come down to this support area and touched off of the bottom trend put in by these lows. And look what's happening. We're up. We're up here a couple of days. Well, on the full week, we're up. Right. So targets to the upside 40.60s, 40.97s half, and the 50 weekly EMA of 41.65s. For me, I think we are going to be trading back up in this compression area. We could actually probably do one more turn. So this is a turn moving from low to high. Another turn will be high to low. So we could put in probably the second turn before we get a breakout. And if we do break to the downside, I'm going to be looking at that as a fake out in this market. To me, I think the coming recession is the most talked about thing that hasn't happened yet. and these markets are just loving the data on jobs at the moment. So, we do need a catalyst to drive these markets to the downside. What is it going to be? Could be the Fed coming out with a full percentage point rate hike on the next meeting. I don't know. I think it's going to be something else. Of course, Cable taking a bid. Rest in peace, dear Liz. Of course, the Queen passing away yesterday. We were talking about this yesterday, that the pound would go bid on confirmed reports. Now, we didn't actually see anything happening yesterday on the pound really, but seeing a nice bid in here, just that flight to safety momentarily. And to be honest, we are so sold down on the pound that I just don't really see if it could go any lower, unless this dollar starts to print like 111s again, right? So that's it really for me. Have a little look at Bitcoin just for the hell of it here, see what it's been doing. And Bitcoin, there you go, on that weaker dollar, we're up just shy of 10% on the session here as well. So, see how, and let this be a lesson to those of you who maybe don't trade that often or don't understand the correlated moves that much. But essentially, this is a dollar hedge, right? It's Bitcoin to the USD. Obviously, we're up 10% on the dollar on the back of kind of what was 0.8% lows on the Dixie today. It's now down 0.6. But you're seeing down 0.6 on the Dixie, and we're up 10% on Bitcoin. So, really nice spread to be traded there. Um, and is this indicative of a huge event turnaround in Bitcoin? No, I don't think so. If we look at this on a bigger chart, you're just seeing a bit of support there from the 18485s on this weekly chart for Bitcoin. So should the support, I think the support will hold actually by the looks of this, and I think you should be targeting 25 420s on the upside. All right, so that's it for me for another pre-US session. Do like and subscribe in YouTube. That would be really cool. And do check out the Discord room. We got a free month going for any newbies. So listen, I'll see you Monday. Cheers.